Hello there, all you wonderful and wondrous people. I hope you are doing well today, this evening, this afternoon, whatever it is where you are. Welcome back to Bastion. I just went in here, as always, rolled back a little bit, talked to Sia again, talked to Rux again, and it seems we have a knapsack. The kid's knapsack. Rux found it, so let's go see what that's about. This is probably going to be more...
It's hard to sleep easy these days, what with everything that's happened.
More flashbacks, yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Select return to the Bastions to back out of the most areas. Oh.
Zolf, very soon the kid's gonna have to face that man again, for the last time.
Or will it be? I still don't know what I'm gonna do. Will I have a choice? Will I have to kill Zolf? I don't know. For now, let's see what this flashback is about. What's going on here? There goes my path. Crystal Towers? Oh, Ura. Fine, we're just gonna fight a lot of Ura. Oh, damn you!
They met on the worst day of Zolf's life. There in the Hanging Gardens, he aimed to throw it all away.
Throw it all away how? Oh, you freaking annoying spitting birds. At least you don't harm me with anything else but your freaking birds. Whoop. So you're not that bad? You're just...
It wasn't the first time Zolf had nothing to lose. He was born to a simple Ura couple who didn't last long before plague took him.
Yeah, well that freaking sucks. Oh. No. Bonk.
He grew up hungry in the tunnels of the Tazal Terminals, so he took to stealing from a Ceylonian missionary living there.
Okay. Completely understandable if you're hungry. Gotta do what you can to stay alive and all that, you know? I do not fault people for stealing.
He once got sloppy with his thieving hands. The missionary caught him, but didn't rat him out. Instead, he offered to take him in.
If you're hungry and have no other recourse. Ah. God dang assholes shooting me in the back!
That missionary raised Zolf like a gentleman, like it was his own son. Taught him theology, history, and mercy.
Well, that's kind. Oh, you're tiny birds. With small balls. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Get over here, get over here. So many tiny boys. Hey, tiny bud. Get here, buddy.
When the missionary passed away, Zolf promised to continue his work to bring about a lasting peace between the Ura and Ceylondia.
But something changed. Probably the whole Ceylondian genocide plan. If I were to take a guess.
Zolf started teaching the missionaries wisdom to any Ura who would listen. And listen they did.
Okay. Doesn't sound so bad so far. You guys stay away while I destroy your spawner? Oh yeah, let's go with spawner. There's another one somewhere. Or were those... Nah, there it is. In plain sight! I didn't see it. Why? I don't know. I need new glasses, even though these glasses are kind of new, it seems. If I couldn't even see that big pine cone thingy. Yeah.
He advocated tolerance and argued that the Ura should atone for the war. He believed the city had much to teach his people.
Who started that war, though? I still don't know. I just know they were at war. War was declared. Were the instigators of the war? After the Solandians had stepped all over them, from what I understand. Dang.
However, Zolf felt he could only do so much in the Tazal Terminals. He needed Caelondia to know the Ura had changed.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Birds. No, you don't really do a lot of damage, but you're still freaking annoying.
He decided to do what the missionary did many years before. He left the city of his youth to brave a savage land.
Sure. Too many things at once. Holy mackerel. Die, birds. Die. Ah, there's someone. Something.
The journey was hard, but he knew how to fend for himself. And then at last, Zolf saw the rippling walls on the horizon.
Why were they called the Rippling Walls? Were they actually rippling, or was it just a cool name? Ouch. Ouch. Friggin' stop that.
He endeared himself to city folk straight away, and in turn he fell in love with the city and its people. One in particular.
Uh-huh. And did the Solandians do anything about that? Did they not approve? Or... Frickin' birds! I know you're small and tiny, but god dang it, you're annoying. So much crap everywhere. Ow. Oh. Freaking get up.
This young lady was fascinated by the Ura, but she never met anyone like Zolf. She told him she knew all the city's best kept secrets.
Not sure how I feel about that. That could go very badly. Oh, I'm poisoned. Eh.
The Hanging Gardens was their favorite spot. It was there that Zolf clasped her hands and proposed in proper Caelondian style.
Okay. Right, I have to hit you in the ass. Oop. Ass hit.
He celebrated with his friends long into the night. Joy and revelry like he'd never seen. Too bad he couldn't remember it all.
I'm waiting for the butt. What went wrong? Yeah, I'm not gonna strike first. I don't trust you guys. I'm just gonna stand here and...
She woke up alone underground inside the Ura Caelondian War Memorial, built like an Ura den. But something was wrong.
What was wrong? What went wrong? I don't like where that story is going.
It's all right.
Still have 2 chances left. Oh, not if I keep taking that amount of damage. Get up. Bonk.
He emerged from that hole in the ground into a waking nightmare. Everything that wasn't gone was twisted upside down.
So the calamity happened the day after he proposed? Well, I can kind of understand why he's freaking pissed. Apart from the genocide of his people. Well, the genocide plan of his people. The plan to genocide his people.
The world was frozen, air thick with ash. What few faces he saw on the street stared back at him with gray and vacant eyes.
Yeah, imagine freaking proposing to someone, then waking up to that. There are too many of you. Gonna use the stones for cover as much as I can. I can hit you from here. Ah. I am turtling my way through this.
He found his wife-to-be asleep inside her home, but when he reached out to her, she joined with all the ashes in the sky.
Of course. Yeah, I'm going to turtle my way through all of this.
Don't worry about it.
Fine, I won't. Take some hand grenades. God dang it. You're the only one left, huh?
And so Zolf returned to where he proposed in the Hanging Gardens. And there he stood, as if the gods would answer him.
And that's when we found him. Okay, so now we got Zolf's backstory too. So we have the kid's backstory, we have Zia's backstory, we have Zolf's backstory.
The kid's gonna be okay. As for that man, who knows?
We don't have Rox's backstory. And I guess we're never gonna get it. But let's go after Zolf.
Once the kid gets that last shard from Zolf, it'll all be over.
So you keep saying, and it sounds ominous every time you say it. Manser Observatory. Ah, for the Calamity Cannon. No, thank you. I don't like that weapon. And I pressed the wrong button. I exited out instead of actually going to it. That's where I want to go.
The Tazal Terminals. All that's left of the Ura's civilization. And the last stop on his little journey.
As far as you know. Once you enter this area, there is no turning back. Are you ready? I guess so. Huh. I haven't even unlocked the last levels of upgrading weapons. can upgrade this though. Oh, I have a crap ton. Didn't I do this? Yes, I did.
Nothing makes a gun so dangerous as a keen eye.
But right, it doesn't actually save until I try and do something else. So it's a weird saving system. Sure, I don't mind redoing things like that. I don't have more of that material. Completed the city. That I got that one last time too, I think.
The city. Its riches, nothing but fragments now.
Yeah, I did. But no, I do think I am ready then, because I can't buy anything from here. Right? Sure, I can buy that one. Whatever. Since I have so many fragments. But otherwise, no. I'm so close to leveling up. Ah well. Let's go find Zolf. Once you enter this area, Zia fled to the Bastion when the Ur attacked to learn the truth of what happened to her people.
I can't hear him at all anymore. He's too far away. But he'll be alright.
Are you sure? So here we are, the Tazal Terminals. Where the Ura lived underground.
Just needs to get that shard from Zolf and come on home.
That's a big just, though. Yeah, so I guess you pop up out of these cracks in the earth? Because you live underground? Makes sense.
The calamity hit the Tazal Terminals hardest of all.
Ooh. That's some... nice! Doesn't really help me now, though. I'm aiming so fast now. Nice. It's almost like hip shots. Cool.
You know why Zolf went back there.
Freaking eye is itching. Stop it. Are you good now? Are you good now? Are you good now? Yes. Okay.
The place was his home.
Yeah.
All his old friends and family were there.
You are levitating in the air.
Taken by the calamity. Zolf must be there all alone, just waiting.
Guys? Poke.
You know what's funny?
No? What's funny?
Well,
ooh. So, today I learned you can actually aim with the hand grenades. Better late than never. No, I don't know what you learned, Rox. Why don't you tell me? Whee!
all of us are waiting for a kid.
Okay, and here I am. I didn't see you. Thank you for making yourself known.
Look around. There's not much left to do here in the Bastion, I'm afraid.
Okay.
So why not tell each other stories to pass the time, right?
Sure. I suppose. Oh, get back here. But you're awfully quiet for wanting to tell stories, Rux. Please keep telling me more.
But Zia, there's another reason I've been telling you all this.
So you've been talking to Zia?
There's something I want you to understand.
You haven't been talking to the kid, you've been talking to Zia. Okay. Or?
When the kid brings back that shard, the Bastion will be complete.
Ah, you're talking to Zia right now.
This disease the Earth planted here will go away.
I feel stupid. I don't feel I am. You don't have to say it, I know it. Come here, frickin' birds. Kill the generator thingies. Don't pick up that. Pick that up. Word correct in sentence? Order? Don't trust you.
What happens to Zulf will no longer matter.
What do you mean? Thank you. What do you mean, Rux? You are making me nervous. Oh. Ooh. No longer matter. Good.
Zealandia will be whole again. Everything will be back to normal.
Define normal.
Everyone will be all right.
And with everyone, are you including the Ura? Or only the Zealandians?
Problem is, we'll all be gone.
Excuse me?
Oh, we're not gonna die. It's more like all of this will just stop.
Time freeze? Or... Okay, now you have me curious. You have me extremely...
Things will go back to the way they used to be.
And that would be... Friggin'...
That's the power of the Bastion. This whole place is a living record of the times before the calamity.
Okay.
The way things were before this story.
So it'll rewind time, basically, or... kind of... has a memory slash copy of how it was before and will restore that, or... Hopscotch? Press A to hop. Whoa. I can jump now. Whee! I was wondering how I was gonna get that one. Whee! Whee! Oh, this is fun. Sure, I can take some life. Cross to save the extremely fun ability. Since you've never had it in the game, it's extremely fun, even though it's such a basic thing. Of course, they save the fun ability for the end of the game. And you always jump forward, even if you're standing still.
Be your old self again.
Old self.
Think of all those times that didn't go your way. You follow me?
Nope. I don't. Get over here. Thank you for the healing. Okay, so the icicles are falling from the sky and making holes in the floor. Okay. That's why you gave me the hopscotch. That's hoppy-scotchy everywhere. I mean, the floor can't break out here, right? I'm kind of safe here. Sure, no progress is being made, but I'm safe here. Whoop. Can I? Whoop. Yes, I can. Cool.
All of life's little setbacks. Great. Imagine if you could have another go at him.
Imagine if you could have another go at life, correcting your mistakes. If you knew you could do that, I think that would actually be for the worse. Because for some reason I feel like most people would do all this stupid shit they could because they know that they can go back without consequences. So I think it's better off that that's not a possibility. You just know people who do stupid shit. Right? Because that's how people are. Okay. Moving right along.
No mistakes.
But you don't know if something's a mistake until you've done it. So
Anyone you've ever heard.
get out of my way. I am hopscotching through this. Whoop, whoop. Get out of my way.
Everything you've ever done, you could do it over. And wouldn't that be grand?
Honestly? No. No, I like making mistakes. Because it's through making mistakes that I learn. And I suffer the consequences. Which is why I learn. And if I knew there would be no consequences to my actions, I know I would be a shitty douchebag. So no, that wouldn't be grand. Not at all. Humans are not made for that. Bonk. Stop.
Wouldn't you agree?
No.
Well,
I would not. Well, Skyway.
I guess there's nothing more to say. Who am I kidding?
I don't know, who are you kidding? Why were there so many potions here? Just for that one guy? I mean, I guess if you're not a cowardly turtle guy like me. Why are there crystals around now? They're not part... Oh, I don't like this. Yeah, sure, why not? Platforming puzzle. Or not puzzle,
Look.
just platforming.
There's something else.
Of course there's
A
something
confession.
else. Do go on. Am I supposed to go this way? Sure.
How come I know so much about the Bastion?
Yeah, how come? I think I've asked that before. Or something in a similar vein. No, no. Why do you know so much about the Bastion? There is something strange about you.
Well, I designed the place. But that's beside the point.
I remember you mentioning that. That you kind of designed the place. Ooh, I almost fell down. Get over here! Is there something else to it?
There's one problem with a place that sets things back to a bygone time.
Just one?
You can't test it.
That's true. Because if you test it and it goes back in time, and you cease to be, You kinda blew your load, didn't you? Blew your load, not the right expression. But yeah, you wasted your chance. Because you tested it and it worked, sure, but now it can't be used again. Because you're not there to do it again. I mean, if you're in the position that Rux is in, where he knows he's not gonna be there. Which I don't really understand yet. Because if it's gonna turn back time / make a copy of how it was before the calamity, and you design the Bastion, and you know we're not gonna be there in the before times, what the shit is going on?
So you're probably wondering if the calamity happened already.
Yeah, and I don't know where I'm
What's to
going.
stop it from happening again after the Bastion does its thing?
Yeah, exactly. As the Celandians might just want to wipe up the Ura again. I hope I'm going the right way, because I don't know. And it just keeps building stuff where I'm going.
The answer is...
Another ice snowboard.
I don't know.
Do you trust the people enough not to redo what they did, even though they have no memory of it? If they had no memory of it, they will probably do the same thing again.
You wonder if there ain't some other way out of this mess. It's alright. I can tell. But why would you even want another way? Unless you wanted to stay here with us.
You're still talking to Zia, right? Ding. Just getting him.
Well, that's sweet and all, but I don't know if I can stick around.
Okay, so I'm going this way then. Just crap ton of tonics. I've gotten so much experience points in this level. Yeah, I saw that tonic down there. I'm gonna leave it there. Pith, bull, thing, leave me alone. Battering ram?
The weight of the calamity. It's on our shoulders. We can't just let it go.
Okay, so I just have this now. You went bonkers, sorry. Bonk.
Bastion does have another function, strictly speaking.
Okay, I can still shield. I can't hopscotch anymore though. And I'm very slow. Colossal Smash. Okay. Maybe I don't want to use Colossal Smash. Maybe I don't want to...
If ever the monument blew out and we couldn't repair it, we could still evacuate. First, we'd round up as many folks as we could carry. Next, we'd detonate the cores, and we'd take off away from here.
Okay, but are you talking about after you activate the Bastion then? Because right now everyone's basically dead. But you also said that after you do that you won't be around. So... Man, you're slow carrying this thing. Understandable. Oh. Okay. No, I don't need that back on.
Of course, that would mean no going back. Ever. But then again, that way all of us could leave the city. Together.
The auxiliary function was designed to enable a mass evacuation of the Solonian
You know,
kingdom.
Zulf and his countrymen won't be giving up that shard without a fight, don't you?
Bonk! Wasted a heal tonic on that. Yeah, unfortunately they don't seem to be willing to just give me the shard. Okay. Bonk.
Zulf and the Ura. All they want now is to see the Bastion fall.
This might have been avoided if you had just...
Zulf dedicated his life to a lasting peace between the Ura and Caelondia.
Been honest with him from the get-go.
He can't have imagined the city would try to wipe the Ura out.
No, he probably didn't. Who would imagine that? That's like... Oh, you died.
Zulf ain't lost every shred of decency though, has he?
No. Yes, he hasn't. Because we have seen him twice and he hasn't tried to kill us even once. There's the shard, right out in the open.
He tried to warn you about his plans. He tried to warn the kid.
Fine. Bonk. Yeah.
For Zulf, this ain't a personal matter.
Friggin' you're annoying.
It ain't a simple matter of pride either.
You're finally coming to fight me.
Give me this health tonic. I need it.
And drink a little bit, thank you. Nope. None of that garbage. Okay, so the last shard. That wasn't Zulf though, was it? He wasn't the one guarding it.
One thing's for sure. The Ura can't be happy that the kid followed Zulf all the way home.
No, because he brought... That's Zulf. Leave him alone. Oh, Zulf. Oh, choose! Let's see, move on. Abandon Zulf's body and press forward with the battering ram. Zulf's situation is hopeless and a distraction. His plan to avenge the Ura only brought more suffering. All that matters is the safe return of the shard. Take Zulf. Abandon the battering ram and pick up Zulf's body instead. Zulf is badly injured but breathing. It appears his countrymen turned on him as their situation grew desperate. He nearly destroyed the Bastion, and yet... Huh. Thank you. Well... Now, this is how it be. Whenever I play RPGs, like things based on Dungeons and Dragons or any kind of RPG where you can choose an alignment, I try to play the evil path now and then. Mostly I play kind of a meandering dude. I don't stick to either extreme. Sometimes I try to, by trying to play evil, but every time I do that, I feel bad, so I always go back to the good side. The only time I've actually successfully played evil, and this is not actually being evil, it's in the Mass Effect game, completing a Renegade playthrough. But there you're more brash and direct and to the point and a no-nonsense character. Not actually evil. Which is probably why I could actually complete a Renegade path. So moving on. Abandoning Zolf while he's breathing? Everything that matters is the shard? Fuck no. We're taking Zolf.
I can see it now. The kid in one corner, and Zolf in the other. Ain't much of a fight.
Kaboom. We're taking Zolf with us.
Don't you worry, though. Once the Bastion's restored, it'll all be alright. You ain't still thinking about that whole leaving the city thing, are you?
Momentarily been our enemy. Even though I ain't abandoning someone like that.
I set my sail, fly the wind.
This is gonna hurt, isn't it? Don't really have much to hide behind here. Please don't kill me. Oh, fuck. Dudes. Dudes. Oh, so many. Just leave me be, please. Oh. You didn't attack me for some reason. Thank you. Gonna try to sneak along the... That's a... Eyes open wide. I saw that. You fired a crossbow bolt at us or similar, and your counterman struck you down for being an asshole. Thank you. See, I'm carrying Zolf away.
Probably dealt with Zolf by now.
I have, in a way.
It reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days?
No. You're going to. With the fate of the Bastion out of its hands, Rux passes the time by telling Zia stories. The Bastion.
Hey, kid.
What's up?
Get up, kid.
That probably took a lot out of us, didn't it?
Come on, that ain't funny. I say get up.
Do you know how much of a beating I took?
That's more like it.
Stubborn.
Now, set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk.
I see Zolf. I see no Zia. I see no Rux.
First things first, kid. The Bastion's waiting.
Squirt. Zolf, how you doing, man?
Can't believe you brought him back again. Bet you had to do more than say please this time.
I literally just picked him up from the ground, so no. I didn't even have to say anything. Anyone? Fine. Using the shard at the monument. Same monument. You screwed up, Solf. But I brought you back anyway.
The Bastion. It's finally finished.
Look at
Now, there's something I want you to see.
that. Just a few scratches around the monument. In the calamity, the Tazal Terminals were ripped out from underground and cast towards the stars.
To the heart of the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions.
Questions abound, but do you have any answers? Zia,
Made it.
you spoke. Ask Zia about the Bastion's restorative power. You think this is going to work? What do you think I should do?
So, let's see. You can either prevent the calamity, or stick around with me and Rex. I'd hate to be in your shoes.
You're actually talking. What about the evacuation mode? Evacuation? If you could go anywhere you wanted, where would you go? I do remember one of the tips on the loading screen or loading into the game said something about the Celondians leaving the motherland to go basically, well, here where Celondia is now, for a fresh start or something. But where would you go, Zia?
If I could be any place I wanted, I'd stay right here. We could go anywhere in the world.
You mean after we restore the world to before the calamity, right? What happened to Zolf? His own people turned on him when his plan to destroy the Bastion faltered.
Zolf tried to talk me into joining him. I tried to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed.
Okay. But what about the sigil here? Tell Zia about her people. They were very brave. But there was nothing left for them but their revenge.
When I finally found my people, I told them we could help. They just took me for a traitor. Glad you showed up.
Anytime. You're my friend, and I do anything for my friends. What about the harp guitar? Isn't there some moment in your life you wish you could go back to? Wish, yes. Would actually do? No, because if I went back and changed things, I wouldn't be who I am now, and I'm quite okay with who I am now. If I would go back and change something, I might become a person present me wouldn't like. And screw alternate me.
Any moment I'd want to live again happened after the calamity, not before.
Yeah. Like that. Okay, Rox, you are just one big bundle of mystery. What is your deal?
Hey, kid.
Yeah. What will it feel like when the Bastion fixes everything?
You can undo the calamity here and now. Go on, kid. And before I forget, thank you.
What about the evacuation mode? Would you go back or somewhere else?
Always wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore.
Where they came from, yeah. Yeah, you know, something happened to Zolf. Yeah, he never learned the whole truth, did he?
Zolf only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him.
Yeah, well, we did follow him and wreck everyone, so I guess they took out their frustrations on him for that. The Marshal's Badge. Offer the Marshal's Badge. At the end of their careers, the Marshal used to return their badges to the city.
You've got one thing left to do, so you hang on to that badge. Besides, You earned it.
Thanks, I suppose. Talk about what it took to get to this point. The windbags, the beasts of the wild, the Ura. They fought so hard to stop this moment.
Don't let anything you've done get to you. You can save all those creatures here and now.
So are my choices basically restore it to how it was before, not knowing if they are going to repeat their mistakes? Or mass evacuation, I guess, before it happened? Here we go. Restoration. Initiate the Bastion's restoration protocol. Caution, this process will restore to a previous world state and is irreversible. Use only as directed. Initiate the Bastion's evacuation protocol. This process will cause irreparable damage to the core receptacles, disabling the restoration protocol. But using the... This is basically turning everything back to how it was before, right? And since no one will have any memories of what happened, I assume the same mistakes will happen again. So let's evacuate.
Oh, mother. And here I figured you'd had enough of me by now. You could have undone the calamity itself, but instead you want to stay in a world like this. I gotta admit, kid, I ain't yet put much thought in that idea of carrying on with you here. We can't go back no more, but I suppose we could go wherever we please.
Only the four of us got evacuated.
And if anyone's left out there, I sure would like to see the look in their faces when we dock this thing right on their doorstep. Getting ahead of myself, though. I'm gonna need a first mate. What do you say?
Sure thing! My pike and my army carbine are at your disposal. Ah, and that's Bastion. That was a very good game. Resume game. A bit of it on the short side, but that's okay. Not every game has to be 50 hours long to be enjoyable. Logan Cunningham as the narrator. Very good job. And, oh, you're tucking the kid in. I am not regretting the choice of the evacuation, because as I said, I believe that with the information I had, turning the world back to a previous world state would just make everything happen again. So the calamity would just happen all over again. But this time without any of us there, I suppose. Oh, hello, Soul. Making food with our little squirt. A little squirt friend. But this, yeah. That's my justification for choosing that. I see ya. Letting your hair down, just literally relaxing. And also literally letting your hair down. Special thanks. Very nice stylized game, very nice graphics, extremely good music all around. Few reused tracks here and there, but yeah, that's what happens. Ooh, I never got a good look at your coat before. That's very stylish, Rush. Rux? Why did I say Rush? Rux. I like it. Likey lots. And I pressed that again. Wake up and say check. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say. Very good game, very fun game, very good music, very nice style. The graphical style, they're very nice little, very detailed. Even though it's such a relatively simplistic style in comparison to other games. Still a lot of nice little details, nice lore building, nice story pace, and enough mysteries and some, at least one twist and turn with the whole Solondians actually causing the calamity. Yeah, that's Bastion. So, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and as always, make the most out of your life while you can. You never know when there's gonna be a calamity. Could happen in our world as well. But until next time, you take care, friend.